Hey everybody, it's your girl, the Empress Chanel, coming at you with a weekly motivational message. All right, so let's just get it going. Because I'm doing this a little bit later than usual. Had a lot of other things going on, but y'all know how that goes. Y'all know how that goes. They're my loving and most highest vibrational angels, ancestors, spirits, guides, totems, and guardians. I ask that you clarify this message from you through me. I ask that you cover me in the lightest light from the highest vibration as I deliver this message to my collective. And I ask that you cover my collective in the lightest light from the highest vibration as they receive this transmission. Gratitude, gratitude, and gratitude. All right, so this is for all signs. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. I guess I'll start off with these since I took it off of there first. Make sure y'all check in my description box for any links, tidbits, birth charts, things like that. Let's see, what advice do you have for my collective this week? What advice do you have for my collective in reference to this week? We have perfection right here, 101 I just saw on the timer. We have impasse, 121 I just saw on the clock. Okay. All right, with the numbers here, synchronicities going on. And we have service right here. All right. Okay. Let's get some of these cards. And then I'm going to get some tarot out here after I get all of these oracle cards put down for you guys. We have To the Sea. Card number 7. We have Time for a Nap. Card number 24. Oh, that's too many. Let me get a good shuffle. Let me just get one more, please. Ay, ay, ay. What is going on here? I feel like you guys need to stop worrying about whether or not you got something right, or stop trying to perfect something that you're really supposed to be like taking a step back and letting the divine lead you. Like you've done what you're supposed to have done already at this point, and it's like you're trying to perfect something. It's like trying to fix something that's not broken. You feel like you may have come to an impasse, but really it's just time for you to take a step back, like I said, and relax. I have been getting that lately here in some of my messages. If you look back, this last one we have here is Imagine, and we have Service. So let me see what Service. Let me see that on the Chakra Wisdom book. You know, that's about the second chakra, the sacral chakra, service. Okay. So the legend from this card states, Honey Adams loved her 3 children very much and had a rewarding family life. Though sometimes she regretted never finding a career outside the home, at the end of her life, she realizes that this failure, quote unquote, was not a failure at all. She achieved something more important, passing on a legacy of service to her daughter, Franny. Being a mother is a great accomplishment. Okay, so here's your personal inquiry for this. How does the idea of service inspire me? How can I make the most of my present situation, and what can I give? Key ideas are favoritism, unwillingness to compromise values, finding contentment, the joy of service, precious memories, and keywords, compassion, loyalty, and strength. Okay. So I feel like maybe there was a job or a service that you were supposed to do, or something that someone may have been considering working with you on, or you know, this could be something that was passed down, like it says in the story, some sort of service that had always been in the family, or something that the family had always done, some sort of tradition, and it's time to put that to rest here. I feel like you guys have had some sort of change, some sort of transformation recently, or you are in the middle of one, and I feel like the motivational message this week is just to kind of continue to heal from that, relax from that, move on, continue to watch the divine at work in your life, and see what happens from that. Stop trying to fix something that is already perfect. Okay, you've done what you were supposed to do. You've done what the divine has asked you to do. If that's pulling your energy back from a situation, to take more time to think about something, to do a little bit more research onto something, into something, to rejuvenate, to rest, to heal, you know, to embark on a new journey or a new service, whatever it is that they have been trying to get you to do, don't feel like you've been left out to sea. Just know that you are, you know, just sit back and enjoy the ride, so to speak, and let the divine kind of let those astral waters kind of just move you in the direction of where you are supposed to go next, because they will always bring you to shore, you know, where you're supposed to be on your next mission. We have I love you forever. I feel like you do love doing a service and giving of a service. With the Imagine card being right here and the Service card being right here, you may do a spiritual service, or you may have a spiritual service or a spiritual business. We have You Never Know right here for time for a nap and impasse. So like I said, some of you may have come to a point where you have some decisions that you need to make, or choices that you need to make. And you may have been a little bit unsure of yourself. You know, maybe you need we have the hardest part right here, and Imagine and Service. So I'm about to get some tarot out here, and we're going to see what we got going on. Some more motivation. Let's see. Clarify perfection, please. Perfection being clarified by the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Okay, so be careful not to get yourself into like a 5 of Cups type of energy, crying over spilled milk, getting entirely too emotional over things, feeling like, you know, I left something out. This 10 of Cups here, it's in a, you know, there's a rainbow with a perfect circle, like you're expecting the rainbows and the sunshines and the emotional fulfillment from a situation, when things are supposed to be perfectly imperfect. Things don't have to be perfect, okay? Yeah, you may have left something out or left something off, you know, but that gives you room for learning, for growing. Things aren't supposed to be perfect the first time around, okay? You are supposed to make mistakes. You're supposed to learn from those mistakes, and you're supposed to keep it pushing from those mistakes. You know, everything, you're not going to get everything that you want. But don't ignore what's right there in your face that's for you at the same time, okay? Trying to make something perfect that there's no such thing at the end of the day. We have the Ace of Swords right here, clarifying an impasse. So like I said, there was some sort of truth or understanding or decision that needed to be made. You feel like you may have come to, you know, some sort of stalemate, and you had to decide, or someone had to make a decision in regards to you. But I feel like it's like self-imposed stagnation with that. And at the end of the day, it's just in your imagination that you are at a stalemate or at an impasse, because you really aren't. I feel like the divine is saying, you know, the vibration or the love that you have from your guides is what's pushing you forward here. It's what's driving the boat, okay? Your vibration is the direction that the boat is going, okay? The divine has the wheel. Your vibration dictates the direction of the wheel, okay? So like I said, don't get caught up in trying to make things perfect and you end up fucking yourself up and stagnating yourself in the end. You know what I mean? Ace of Swords also, I talk about this all the time, can also represent a hollow victory. So coming to an impasse and getting a hollow victory, you know, hollow victories are like, yeah, you got a victory, you got to win, but at what cost? Okay. And I just saw 959 on the clock. So, okay. Service card over here being clarified by the Ace of Pentacles and the the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. And I couldn't help but notice that there is, you know, an elderly person here on the card. She has someone by her side. Like they said in the story, this person has 3 children. So 2 children may just be there in spirit. 2 may have already crossed over. And you have 1 more that is being of service. Or you just may have, you know, 2 that aren't able to be around there physically, but they are there in spirit. The love is felt for them, and that love is very therapeutic. It's healing, knowing that you've done everything you could do, that you are being of service to yourself and of service to others in a way that the divine would lead you or have you to be. Never second guessing your strength and your power, and continuing to move forward. The Magician and the Ace of Pentacles could be someone who is a healer here. Okay, someone who, yes, maybe an herbalist. Okay, because sometimes the 1111 I just see on the clock. Sometimes the Magician is seen as a drug dealer. So this could be an herbalist with the Ace of Pentacles. But like I said, healing energy, rejuvenating energy, fresh energy. 10 of Cups is also rejuvenation, fresh energy. But like I said, the 4 of Cups is like that missed opportunity. So you know, don't focus so much on certain situations that third parties, things like that, or you know what people may have said about you, or you know, don't focus so much on that. Do exactly what it is that the divine has you doing. You feel it, you know it, you're not imagining things, you're doing exactly what they're telling you to do. I feel like they're saying, you know, keep it pushing, keep moving. You got a lot of new beginnings coming here. Like I said, there's been some sort of rebirth or rejuvenation that needs to happen here. Revamping of things. You may have cleared out a lot of things recently, or just rearranged your life entirely recently. And you know, now's the time to reflect on that. That's too many. I'm not taking all of those cards. Okay, so to the sea. Got the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords right there. You know, that's making a head over heart decision. That's facing your fears. That is deciding to take the blindfold off, you know, and see. Look at her. She's got her head down. She kind of looks like she's in a melancholy state, but look in the clouds. That's the divine right there. Like, you're the one that's controlling the direction of this boat. So I suggest that you pick up your energy, okay? Raise the vibration here. Take the blindfold off. See where self-sabotage may come into hand. See where you know, where the self-doubt and things like that, not fully stepping into your new beginning, worrying about the things that you may have left behind, the things that you may have missed, the things that you may have not gotten right the first time around. All of that is blinding you, and it's creating a blockage for you to where you're not moving yourself forward. You know, your vibration isn't moving that boat, so to speak. The divine is in the driver's seat, like, okay, so can we go now? We got the what is this over here? The 4 Swords and the Devil, clarifying time for a nap. So I feel like some of you lazy at the end of the day. Lazy. Coming to it, that impasse, you've come to the realization, that truth, you're being lazy. You know, there's something that they need you to do. Like I said, the vibrations ain't moving. Y'all kind of crying over spilled milk. You didn't get this perfect. You didn't get that perfect, blah, blah, blah. But there's some sort of stalemate that's being here. Just stop being lazy. You know, get your shit together, I want to say. Because happiness and your manifestations and all of that is there. gotta, stop being lazy with it. All right. You can't just ask for something or pray for something and be like, okay, the divine got it. I'm going to just sit here and I ain't going to do shit. Like, no, you actually have to do things here on this 3D realm. You actually have to be an active participant in your manifestation. That is the only way that they can, that works. Exactly. We have judgment right here, clarifying, I love you forever. Like, they love you. They're trying to teach you. They're trying to tell you, take the blindfold off, get the moving. Okay. Your happiness is there. Stop worrying about perfection. Some of you may have recently been under judgment, or you are going to be under judgment this week, or this behavior has been put under judgment for you. Okay. For some of you, you're not letting some sort of toxic person, behavior, or situation go. You're kind of sitting around trying to decide whether or not you should, when you've already gotten enough truth in this situation. You've already ignored enough red flags in this situation, and it's time for you to emotionally check out here and go. 1551, I just saw on the clock, there's been a lot of conflict, stopping and starting. This person may keep you at a false hope that you're going to continue, that you're going to move forward, that you're going to have new beginnings with this person. But they're saying here, hey, no, your new beginnings are for you. The Imagine card is being clarified by the Knight of Cups. Okay, we know the Knight of Cups is a charmer. Okay, that's somebody who likes to date around, things like that. And so it's like this person is giving you, like I said, false hope. Imagine we have this going on. Like you have it in your imagination that you guys are going to do these things and do those great things. And you're going to have these beginnings and you're going to have this happiness and you're going to manifest this, when really this person has been kind of stringing you along and keeping you bound to them, bound to the idea, bound to the fantasy, bound to the illusion, bound to the delusions. And I feel like your spirit guides are saying, come up out of that this week. Okay. You manifested something for yourself. It's right here and you're freaking ignoring it. Okay. Because you're too worried about crying over or it's like your attention is somewhere else. Okay. Right now. And you need to check out of that situation. All right. You're under judgment right now. You need to move forward. You never know what's on the other side of emotionally checking out and walking away. All right. That's the you never know card right there. Excuse my nails, y'all. Y'all know I be doing my aromatherapies. I be all up in the ashtray. But anyway, we do have the hardest part right here being clarified by the 7 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So the hardest part is getting yourself back together, restabilizing after such a confusing, tumultuous time, emotional situation, after having to emotionally check out and walk away from something, having to turn your back on something that you stuck around for so long, that you sat and thought about long and hard. But we do have the King of Wands here, who is someone who makes move. We have the Queen of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So this is a twin flame type of situation. And we have the Emperor right behind that. So I feel like you need to take back control over your life here. 7 of Swords. Somebody is being very sneaky, controlling, conniving. 9 of Swords and King of Cups here. Very manipulative. 8 of Swords had you bound for a long time. I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't spell work. This is why your spirit guides are saying you guys need to get up out of here. You need to move forward. Somebody has been charming the fuck out of you, kept you in blindfold, kept you in 8 of Swords energy, 9 of Swords energy, all up in your head, 7 of Swords, while they were sneaking around doing a lot of things behind your back, being very manipulative, controlling, abusive. I feel like abusing power, abusing the power that they had over their intuition, abusing the power that they had over this love that you had. The power of love is very strong. So they abused that power of love that you had for them. Like I said, with this Knight of Cups and Imagine card, they were coming pretending to be a King of Cups. Like they had all this love for you, and really it was like the devil, Knight of Cups energy. It was was just to charm you, to woo you, to put you in an illusion. Hangman here, and 9 of Wands to, repeatedly this person did this to you over and over and over again. They've battered you, they've abused you, whether that be energetically, with magic, or on the physical sense. And it's time for you to put an end to this situation here. Death has happened. Rebirth is here. 2 of Wands is about you making a choice here to do something. Okay? To do what you need to do to move forward here. All right, to get what it is that you deserve from the divine. 2 of Wands is also 2002. I just saw on the timer. The 2 of Wands is also about like free will. All right, this is a decision that you make, an action that you make here on this 3D realm here. But use your intuition while doing this, okay? The High Priestess is right behind that. So using your intuition to make your free will choices and decisions this week, I feel like they're telling you what's up. They're telling you what's going on. You've got the hint, you've got the clue, you've got the picture so many times before here in the past. Use that clarity that you have. And when you come to this crossroad, when you come to this impasse and you have to make this judgment, make it. They're going to always love you for what you make. I feel like there is no wrong decision that you can make here this week. You know what to do. They know you know what to do. And they know that you're going to make the right decision. Okay. You just have to be confident in yourself that you're making the right decision. Because either way, it doesn't matter if you have options. Whichever way you go with that 2 of Wands, you're going to be going in the right direction. All right. So I hope that helped you guys with whatever you're going to be dealing with this week. This advice from the spirit, from the divine. If nobody has told you today, I'm going to tell you. I love you. Peace.